Hello everyone, welcome back to another lesson. Look at these two animals. What are they? Well, the bigger one, it looks a little familiar, right? Is it an elephant? Not quite. I don't think elephants have so much fur or wool, right? Well, it does look like an elephant, but that's not what it is. It's a woolly mammoth. And now look at the smaller animal. What is that? It looks kind of like a tiger or a dog or a cat. I'm not sure. Well, this one is a Tasmanian tiger. And these animals, well, we can no longer find them on Earth. So, any idea what we will talk about today? Today, we will talk about extinct animals. What does extinct mean? Before I give you the answer, think about everything I just said. Now I will show you 4 options. Choose the one that you think is correct. Here are your choices. Extinct animals are: number 1, animals with 4 legs. Number 2, animals that your teacher likes. Number 3, animals that can no longer be found because, they are all dead. And option 4, animals that can fly. Animals that cannot fly. So pause the video if you need, and then when you think you have the answer, let's continue. Okay, welcome back. And now the answer is number 3. Extinct animals are animals that can no longer be found on Earth because they are all dead. The word extinct is used to describe a living thing that doesn't exist anymore. It might be a plant or an animal. Something that is extinct has died out, and there is no way another one can be born as a baby, grown from a seed, or hatched from an egg. Can you think of why? Why do some living things become extinct? Well, there are different reasons. Some living things become extinct because the places where they live or grow have been destroyed to make room for buildings and factories. So maybe many years ago, before your home existed, maybe some other animals lived there, but they didn't live in your home, did they? No, they lived in the environment. Maybe there was a forest there, maybe grassland, maybe some hills. Who knows? Maybe even water like a pond or a lake. However, in order to make space for our homes, unfortunately, we need to clear the natural environment, and this means some animals need to find new homes, but perhaps sometimes they cannot find a new home, or if they find a new home, maybe they don't feel very comfortable. Maybe they don't know where to find food, they don't know where to find water, and unfortunately, what happens is they die. So again, some living things become extinct because the places where they live or grow have been destroyed to make room for buildings and factories. And other living things, perhaps they become extinct because they have been hunted and killed. Sometimes people like to hunt for fun, sometimes people hunt for food, but in both cases, it's unlucky for the animals. And as we already said in point number 1, sometimes living things become extinct because the food they eat has run out. Run out means there's no more of something left. So if you run out of toilet paper, that means you have no toilet paper left. Let's take a look at some animals that unfortunately have become extinct. The first animal we will look at today is this one. Do you remember what it is? Okay, quiz time. What animal is this? Is it 1. A Tasmanian tiger? 2. A woolly mammoth? 3. An elephant? Or 4. A dinosaur? Well, the answer is this is a woolly mammoth. So number 2 is correct. If you thought this was an elephant, well, it's not a bad guess, but unfortunately it's wrong. If you look carefully at this animal, you should see that its body is covered in long hair. This hair is actually called wool, and it helps to keep them warm. Mammoths became extinct 4,000 years ago. They were hunted by people for their meat and fur. The woolly mammoth ate leaves and plants. They died out when their habitat disappeared because of climate change. Now, we just heard an interesting word, habitat. Habitat means the place where you live, or the place where animals live. So, for example, perhaps woolly mammoths, they used to live in very cold places, but because the weather became warmer due to climate change, the woolly mammoths felt, oh no, it's too hot, and they were not able to survive. I keep mentioning the word wool, woolly, wool, woolly. Well, let's watch a short video about wool. How does wool get made into clothes?
Wool turn into clothes.
It has become quite chilly. I know it was quite hot this morning, but seems to be quite the opposite now. I don't even have a sweater with me today. Oh, don't worry, I have one in my bag. You can use it. Thank you so much. This is such a lovely sweater. It is so soft. Have you ever wondered how the wool from a sheep becomes a sweater? Let's ask the professor. He's right here. Professor, we wanted to know how a sweater is made from sheep's wool.
The sheep's wool is a special kind of fur and it grows in a curly way. Once a year, the sheep wool is removed by shearing it.
Does it hurt the sheep when the wool is being sheared?
Not at all. It's just as if the sheep is having a haircut.
So, the sheep gets its hair cut only once a year?
You could say that. However, once the wool is collected, it is cleaned and then goes through other processes until finally we get the fabric from which the sweater you are wearing is made.
And also the wool that my mother uses for knitting.
Yes, you are right. But right now, we should close the window as it is getting cold and windy too.